Every year, 1 in 3 adults over 60 falls, and most of those falls do not happen while standing still. They happen while turning in a hallway, turning to answer someone, turning to check for cars. Your balance during head movement is what keeps you on your feet or puts you on the ground. Today, we are going to do 2 things. First, 2 quick tests that will reveal exactly how strong your turning balance is right now. You will get a concrete number you can write down, then 3 exercises that directly improve what the tests expose, all with a chair or wall for safety. 5 minutes a day. Let's start with the tests. Before we begin, let's set up your testing station. Safety first. Always find a clear space along a wall. Place a sturdy chair about 4 or 5 steps away from where you will stand. The wall will be on your side for support. The chair will be in front of you for the first test and will serve as your landmark for the second test. Make sure there is nothing on the floor that you could trip on. No rugs, no cables, no slippers. If you have someone at home with you, great. Ask them to stand nearby, but these tests are designed so you can do them completely on your own. Ready? Let's go. Test number 1, the tandem stance with head turns. Here is the setup. Stand next to the wall. Place your left hand on the wall for support. Now put your feet in a tandem position. That means one foot directly in front of the other, heel touching toes like you are standing on a tight rope. Take a moment to find your balance. When you feel ready, gently release your hand from the wall. Keep it hovering close, just an inch or 2 away, so you can grab it instantly if you need to. Now here is the test. You are going to slowly turn your head to the right, then back to center, then slowly turn your head to the left and back to center. That is 1. Each full left-right cycle counts as 1 turn. Your job is to count how many complete turns you can do before you lose your balance, meaning you grab the wall, move your feet, or feel too unsteady to continue. Remember, slow and smooth. Do not whip your head. A calm, controlled turn to each side. Let's begin. Find your tandem stance. Release the wall when ready. Turn right, center, turn left center. That is 1. Keep counting. Right center, left center. 2. Stay tall, breathe. Right center, left center. 3. Keep going at your own pace. If you need to stop, note your number. If you reach 5, congratulations. Stop there. 5 is our maximum. All right, remember your number. We will come back to it in a moment. Shake out your legs. Take a few normal steps. Let your balance system reset before the second test. Test number 2, the walk, turn, and return. This test measures your dynamic balance, your ability to stay steady while moving, changing direction, and sitting back down. This is the kind of balance you use 100 times a day without thinking about it. Here is the setup. Sit down in your chair. The chair should be against the wall or heavy enough that it will not slide. Place your hands on your knees. No timer needed. You will be counting steps. On my count, you are going to stand up from the chair, walk forward in a straight line for 5 steps along the wall. Stop. Turn around carefully. Walk 5 steps back and sit down again. The wall is right beside you the entire time. If you need to touch it, but try to walk without holding on. Ready? Hands on knees. Stand up. Walk forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now stop. Turn around slowly. Take your time. No rush. And walk back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now turn and sit down slowly. Control the descent. Do not just fall into the seat. Excellent. Now here is how to score yourself. Give yourself 1 point for each of these 3 things you did without difficulty. Standing up without pushing off with your hands, 1 point. Turning around without wobbling or touching the wall, 1 point. Sitting down in a slow, controlled way without dropping, 1 point. Your score is out of 3. Now let's put your 2 tests together. You have a number from test 1, your head turn count up to 5, and you have a score from test 2 out of 3. Together, your total score is out of 8. Write down both numbers and the total right now. For example, test 1, 3 turns. Test 2, 2 out of 3. Total Total 5 out of 8. Drop your numbers in the comments. I want to see where our community stands, and let me know where you are watching from. We have an incredible community here from all over the world. Here is what your total score means. If you scored 7 to 8 out of 8, your balance is in excellent shape. Your vestibular system, leg strength, and coordination are all working together. Today's exercises will help you maintain that level for years to come. If you scored 4 to 6 out of 8, you have a solid foundation, but there are specific weak links. Look at where you lost your points. That is your growth zone. The exercises I'm about to show you target exactly those weaknesses. If you scored 1 to 3 out of 8, please do not get discouraged. In fact, be excited because you are the ones who will see the most dramatic improvement. Your vestibular system responds to training faster than you might think. 2 weeks and you will see the difference. Whatever your numbers are, they are not a judgment. They are a starting line, and every starting line leads somewhere better. Now let me show you exactly how to improve those numbers. 3 exercises, 5 minutes a day. Let's go. Exercise number 3, the seated march with head turns. We are starting in a chair because I want you to feel completely safe while we wake up your vestibular system, the balance center inside your inner ear. Every time you turn your head, this system sends signals to your brain about your position in space. As we age, these signals slow down and the brain gets confused. That confusion is what makes you feel unsteady when you look over your shoulder. We are going to retrain that connection right now. The correct technique: sit tall in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Do not lean against the backrest. I want you sitting upright with your core gently engaged. Place your hands on your thighs. Now begin marching in place. Lift your right knee a few inches. Place it down. Lift the left knee. Place it down. Find a steady rhythm about 1 lift per second. Good. Keep marching. Now, here is the key part. While you continue marching, slowly turn your head to the right. Not a fast snap. A slow, smooth turn like you are looking over your shoulder to see who just walked into the room. Hold your gaze to the right for 2 marching steps, then slowly bring your head back to center. Keep marching. Now turn your head to the left. Same slow, smooth motion. Hold for 2 steps and return to center. That is 1 full cycle. Right, center, left, center. All while your legs keep marching. Do 5 full cycles. It should take about 1 minute. Your brain is being asked to do 2 things at once. Move the legs and process changing balance signals as your head turns. This is exactly what happens when you walk through a store and turn to look at the shelves. This exercise trains that skill. Common mistakes. Mistake number 1, turning the head too fast. This is the biggest one. When you whip your head quickly, you overwhelm the vestibular system, and that is when dizziness hits. Think of it this way. Your balance center is like an old radio. You need to tune the dial slowly and gently. If you spin it fast, you get static. Slow turns, smooth transitions. Mistake number 2, holding your breath. I see this constantly. People concentrate so hard on the head turn that they forget to breathe. Your brain needs oxygen to process balance signals. If you catch yourself holding your breath, exhale and reset. Mistake number 3, stopping the march when the head turns. Your legs freeze the moment your head moves. That defeats the purpose. The whole point is to keep moving while the head turns. If coordinating both feels too difficult at first, slow down the march. Make it half speed, but keep those legs moving. If you feel any dizziness, stop the head turns immediately. Keep marching with your head forward until it passes. Then try again with a smaller range of motion. My friends, before we move to exercise 2, please take a second to hit the like button and subscribe. It helps this video reach other seniors who need it. Thank you. Let's stand up. Exercise number 2, chair-supported standing head turns. We are taking everything we just practiced in the chair and adding the challenge of standing. Now your entire body has to work to keep you stable while the inner ear is being stimulated by head movement. This is a significant jump in difficulty, which is why we have the chair. The correct technique: stand behind a sturdy chair. place both hands on the back of the chair. Your grip should be firm but not white-knuckled. The chair is your safety net, not your crutch. Feet shoulder-width apart. Knees soft, not locked. Back straight, shoulders relaxed. First, we do the horizontal turns. Slowly turn your head to the right. Pause for 1 second. Slowly return to center. Now turn to the left. Pause. Return to center. Do this 5 times to each side. Keep your body completely still. Only the head moves. Your shoulders should not follow your head. Your hips should not rotate. Imagine your body is a statue and only your head is alive. Now here is where it gets interesting. We add the vertical movements. Slowly tilt your head down, bringing your chin toward your chest. Pause. Return to center. Now slowly tilt your head back, looking up at the ceiling. Pause. Return to center. Do this 5 times in each direction. Why do we add the vertical? Because looking up and down is where many seniors lose their balance in real life. Reaching for something on a high shelf and tilting your head back. Bending down to pick something up and tilting your head forward. These everyday movements can trigger dizziness if the vestibular system is not trained for them. Once you are comfortable with both horizontal and vertical turns separately, we combine them. Turn right, return to center, look up, return to center, turn left, return to center, look down, return to center. That is 1 full cycle. Do 3 full cycles. Now the progressions. When this feels easy with 2 hands, try 1 hand. When 1 hand feels stable, try just fingertips on the chair. Each reduction forces your body to do more balancing work on its own, but never rush. Stay at each level until it feels genuinely easy. Common mistakes. Mistake number 1, moving the entire upper body instead of just the head. Watch for this carefully. When you turn your head right, your right shoulder should not pull back. When you look up, your chest should not lift. Isolate the head. Everything else stays still. If your shoulders are following your head, it means your neck muscles are tight and your body is compensating. Slow down and focus on moving only from the neck up. Mistake number 2, locking the knees. When people concentrate on the head movements, they often stiffen their entire body, including their legs. Locked knees are the enemy of balance. They turn you into a rigid pole that can only tip over. Soft knees act like shock absorbers. They let your body make tiny adjustments. Check your knees right now. Are they soft? Good. Keep them that way. Mistake number 3, looking up too far. When I say tilt your head back, I do not mean stare straight at the ceiling. That extreme range can compress the arteries in your neck and cause genuine dizziness, especially in seniors. A gentle tilt about 30 degrees is plenty. You should see the top of the wall where it meets the ceiling. That is far enough. If the vertical movements cause any dizziness, skip them entirely for the first week. Focus only on the horizontal turns. Add the vertical movements once the horizontal turns feel completely natural. Your vestibular system adapts, but it needs time. And now we arrive at exercise number 1. This is the most important exercise today because it combines everything: balance, walking, head turns, and coordination. When do falls actually happen? Not while standing still. They happen while moving, while walking and turning to answer someone, while crossing a parking lot and looking for cars. This exercise trains your body for exactly those moments. The correct technique. Position yourself along a wall. Place your left hand on the wall for support. If you have a long hallway, that is perfect. If not, you can line up 2 or 3 chair backs along your path and rest your hand on those as you walk. Now, place your feet in a tandem position, heel to toe, just like we did in the first test. Here is the challenge. On every other step, turn your head to one side. Step, turn head right. Step, head back to center. Step, turn, head left. Step, head back to center. Walk forward for about 8 to 10 steps. Then stop, carefully turn around, and walk back. The first time you try this, it will feel strange. Your body will want to widen your stance. Your feet will try to step to the side instead of staying in a straight line. That is completely normal. That is your brain struggling to combine narrow base walking with vestibular input. And that struggle is exactly where the training happens. Start with just 4 steps if 10 feels too much. The distance does not matter. The quality of each step matters. Common mistakes. Mistake number 1, looking down at your feet. I understand the instinct. You want to see where you are placing your feet, but looking down changes the position of your head and actually makes balance harder. It also prevents the vestibular training from happening. Trust your feet. They know where the floor is. Look straight ahead and use your peripheral vision to sense the wall beside you. Mistake number 2, rushing through the steps. When people feel unsteady, they speed up. It is a natural reaction. You want to get to the next step quickly because the current one feels wobbly. But rushing is exactly the wrong strategy. Speed increases momentum, and momentum is what causes falls. Slow down. Mistake number 3, turning the head and the body together, just like in exercise 2. The head turns independently. Your shoulders face forward. Your hips face forward. Only your head rotates. If your whole body is twisting with each head turn, you are zigzagging instead of walking straight. Keep the body quiet. Let the head move freely. If the tandem walk with head turns is too challenging right now, here is your starting point. Do the tandem walk without head turns for the first week. Just heel to toe steps with your hand on the wall, eyes forward. Master the walking pattern first. Then in week 2, add the head turns. There is no shame in building up gradually. In fact, that is exactly how the best results happen. Here is your plan. Exercise 3, seated march with head turns, 1 minute. Exercise 2, standing head turns with chair, 2 minutes. Exercise 1, tandem walk with head turns, 2 minutes. Total, 5 minutes a day. Do them in order every day. Your vestibular system responds best to short daily sessions. 5 minutes every day beats 30 minutes once a week. My friends, you just finished something that most people never even attempt. You challenged your balance, you trained your vestibular system, and you gave your brain a workout it hasn't had in years. If you felt wobbly, if you had to grab the chair, that is not failure. That is your starting point. And starting points are powerful because they only go up from here. Remember your test numbers from the beginning, write them down. Stick that piece of paper on your fridge. Do these exercises for 2 weeks, 5 minutes a day. Then come back and take the tests again. I promise you, your numbers will improve. And when they do, I want to hear about it. Come to the comments and tell me your before and after. Your progress will inspire someone else to start. If this video helped you, please hit the like button and share it with a friend or a family member who worries about falling. And if you haven't subscribed yet, join us. New practical guides every week. Together, we are building a community that refuses to let age steal our confidence.